Good morning. It's the Daily Lenormand card spread reading time, and time then to actually tune into your intuitive senses, your psychic abilities, connecting with your spiritual connection that's going to give you the guidance that you're needing from out of these cards and whatever it means for you in putting it into practice, actually into action as far as what your day brings forward. It is a beautiful morning for our Good Friday for those who celebrate Easter. In the sense of the Christian calendar, it is Easter, the start of the day, the start of Easter today being Good Friday. So it's the reverence and respect that I give to that day in the death of Christ on the cross, and what that means for me in my life, and whatever it means for you in your life, the deepest blessings for you in respect of that. Over the years, I have intermingled in what is my Christian faith and stretched it out to being what is spirituality, and that connection with spirit, with God, with Christ, with the other. It's not deities, there's only the one. That is it. It is the one. And that's where my belief is moving from and how I read the cards. Okay, as part of what is just, it is a tool for helping us to focus and connect with what is our spirituality and whatever you can grow within you of your own understanding. So that's the essence of why, how, and the purpose of what I'm doing this for, is to share it with you to help guide you and bring you into your own understanding of what is your pathway. Here we go, over to the whoopsie, not the whoopsie, over to the cards. And the way that the card spread is this morning is delightful. I just love the cards. Every time it's something different. There's not one time where I've had it exactly the same, which is as it should be, because we're never in exactly the same position each morning. So, and the dogs are going nuts because obviously there might be someone going for a walk outside, or something's just triggered off one of them to start, so the other one continues. Here we go. We've got the cards. I just wanted to make sure they were quiet. So we've got the cards here in the home space as the young lady, and we've got the well as our workspace. What we've got in the bird is the birds in the unexpected. My mind's going semi-blank. The child is in the your role, and we've got the magnifying glass in the outcome. So that's the 5 positions that I read them as, just the general energies around each of those cards. And I noticed the first thing that I saw was that it was the young lady. What we had was the older woman yesterday, and what we've got now is the young lady. Or at least I think it was yesterday. Actually, just let me have a quickie look on that, because I'm intrigued. I should, and now of course I've got them all in I've got them all in different orders. So no, the older lady wasn't yesterday. That must have been the day before. It was the last day of March. There we go. She's reflecting back, and it's looking to me, feels to me that it's going to be, well, today in the home space, there is going to be some rest time to reflect back and just sit with what is our energies, our thoughts and memories. I'm feeling it is a bit more on the memories day, and I think probably part of that is to bring into mind the thoughtfulness of what our look, I suppose, where are we in our life at this point in time? And especially being the day that it is with Good Friday, for me, it is that time where I'd bring into my mindset, my mind thinking, where am I? What sort of things have I been happy with over the last, whatever length of time I'm thinking about, because it's a time isn't really an issue with this one. It's just allowing those memories and thoughts to come back into your space, into just for those moments that you need it to really feel at ease, in comfort, in self-love, really, how far we've come to be at this point, and sitting in that present moment as you do your reflecting, as you're actually sitting in the space around your home, doing what you're doing in your home today. So that's what I'm feeling there. With the I think in the app, in that workspace, it's more about just allowing, I think, it's usually associated with a wishing well. And in the workspace, I don't know that that's quite a concrete thing to be moving toward having as our basis, but sometimes we do. And it's like having dreams. So I think really it's just, if you do happen to be in a position where you're working today, Good Friday is one of the days of a year that for me, I don't work. It's just not something that I've, besides the usual stuff that you do in a morning, in a day, that you have to just to be here and survive, of course, but it's sort of not really for me a work day. So it's actually looking at that and feeling into that dreamland, hopefulness, wishfulness. It's a beautiful feeling of that wishing well. It opens up what is the potential. What is it that we want to move towards? And I think that's where probably the young lady's reflection in the home space could move into that. What are we wishing for our future and for what our work is and the rest? So I suppose, yes, what are our hopes and dreams? So that's opening up that for reflection and thoughtfulness for me today. Where am I wanting to move it, but without really actually getting into the I'm going to be working today type of feeling. Okay, so allow yourself that time off to do these reflections and dreams, I feel. And here we go. Good morning, Shaz. How are you this morning? Great to see you here. I wasn't expecting too many to actually be here in the flesh, in the live stream. We've got the birds being the owls this morning. I love the owls. They are my totem. They have been for many, many years. The time that I discovered that they were totem for me is that lifetime symbol that is with us throughout this lifetime, through every little challenge and everything. And I've had the owls with me through all of that and continue to be. So in bed, a good place to be, I dare say. I'm not, because I'm live streaming and have a purpose later to be doing. So I'm up and about already. Of course, I didn't want to miss my live stream timeline this morning with the scheduled ones. As well as that yesterday, I missed the time and had to just go live without the schedule. I love ours, like just the beauty, the feeling of going deeper than just chatting with the other birds that are around their little bird house. It's more just general conversation and chatting and potential for gossip. This one, it isn't. It's really having, with the owls, there's that calmness, there's that thoughtfulness, there's that sitting in wisdom. They just come over as a very wise bird. So here in our unexpected, we're going to have those moments of wisdom and clarity, and very, very convenient, not convenient, it's not the word, very appropriate for these two, having that reflection and the wishing dreams and all the rest. Having the owls there, it's going to bring the wisdom out in what we are seeing and feeling through our day to day. And certainly those unexpected moments are going to be a treasure. That's what it feels to me. The child in your role, it's looking at things fresh and new. I think with having that young lady there, it's certainly a wonderful opportunity to really open up a new path and have that that working for us in time off, doing something a little different and discovering something new in what is this creativity, this potential. It's a blank book that can open up with all the possibilities there, because it's got the little building blocks and toys and all sorts of things a kid would like. So it gives that feeling of our role being through our day to create that lightness and innocence and fresh start, fresh feel, the fresh start of a new game, that type of thing. So, once you finish with one, you go on to another, and it's just like a child does, continually exploring is what I'm thinking. So feel that into your day too. Put that into your day too, because that's what it is. It's your role to actually do that as a purpose in some respects. Allow that to be what you're bringing forward in your day to day, especially like Good Friday being the hot cross buns and that a little bit of seriousness in it, but it's not, because we've had the biggest gift that we can be given in that respect of what belief systems are. Each religion has it differently, but believe what you believe and, bring it to your heart. Magnifying glass in the middle, really, that the outcome is it's going deep. It's looking at that finer detail. And instead of just having it where it feels like it's just surface stuff, sometimes we just go through life on autopilot, whatever it's called, and it just can get to being a little bit, where we're just not experiencing it fully. In some, it just feels like it's that we're just cruising through without thought. And looking at detail and looking at the deeper picture. And this is what it's asking us to do. By the end of the day, we've actually had that time doing the reflecting and looking at what is meaningful to us, what we're wanting to have as our dreams moving forward, and in deeper detail, in depth, really looking into it so that we know for sure this is. So that's what our cards are presenting us with today. So do step into your day just with that full, allowance, giving yourself permission to actually open up to whatever those reflections are bringing you, experiencing the emotions. There's sometimes where we might re-experience some of those emotions if it's been some things that have really hit us hard or given us great joy. Just remember the whole realm of what is our experiences and allow that to revisit us today. And especially in knowing that, it's part of who we are, where we are right now, and continue, building on that and continuing like the child with beautiful open eyes of, in a sense, innocence, but just a desire to explore with a wonderful new perspective, that freshness of wanting to just go on adventure and even play games. So you might be with family and being able to play some games with your families. I love board games. So have a wonderful day in the blessings that it does bring you in whatever you're doing. And certainly allow that wisdom of what is your past experiences to really open up that depth of understanding for you, like the magnifying glass is suggesting. So experience in that present moment. We've got the biggest gift of life as we're living it each present moment. So thank you for being here and watching. Certainly, if you'd like to explore anything further and deeper with me, there's the wrong one. So I certainly do have times, not today. I won't be doing that today as far as the sessions, but you can book them. If you feel that you need deeper insights into something for yourself or hypnotherapy or that sort of normal service, that's where that one is the rosboundy.com.au. But certainly when I might pop on later just as a fun thing, but I'm always open to having a coffee. So thank you, though, for being here. Now, I'm going to actually put those links in here. I failed to put them up. And one of the things, too, that I really like to do, I'm using BeLive. So I'm going to show this in the stream. So that's my link that will give you some trial time of using BeLive TV as a troll. As a live streaming platform. And then it's good stuff. There's the link for the Buy Me a Coffee. And here is the HAPS one. HAPS is where I'll probably pop up ad lib most of the time. I'll probably be using that. And that gives you, it's free. That one is actually free, where you can actually, when you sign in, you can earn things once you go live streaming yourself, broadcasting, but you don't have to. You can just be there to watch other people's broadcasts, and it's free. And really good fun watching different people's style of broadcasting in there. And that's all it is. That just broadcasts. It's a video broadcasting, like it says, hats.tv. Anyway, so that's what that is. And I'll leave it there. Enjoy your Easter weekend if you don't get time to watch the rest of the daily live streams. I'll still be doing them. So I'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. But if it's something that you can't manage, hey, that's fine. Thank you for being here and watching the replay and still letting others know that I am live for these mornings. Tonight, normally there would be a Friday's Intuitive chat with Leanne and I. I don't know yet whether that's going to be on as that format. So I'm just going to go with ad hoc for that. It's not scheduled. You won't find it as a scheduled event, but it could be that I might yet do something tonight. It just depends. Okay, so thank you for being here, and we'll see you when the next show is on, whichever one you're able to attend and share with me. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Bye for now, and blessings.